people don't realize how quickly the world is changing. And they don't realize actually the liquidity and the distribution we can create from our tools and technology now exists. The opportunity is enormous, but you've got to be innovating, moving quickly and disrupting at the same time.
We're using AI to benefit our fund managers, for example, in the fund admin space. And Max, what are your thoughts in embracing and adopting, AI and the technology?
Yeah, absolutely. And we've spoken about it in two different ways in the firm. So we break it up on how we do it for our clients on the front end with the product innovations and how we're connecting and allowing real-time insights into our clients' portfolios. I think that's a real key item that we discuss, and bringing different systems together and the ability to have that data visibility is really, really important. And the second piece we focus on, how do we use AI internally and the enhanced technology that can bring. One, it improves accuracy as we go through that, the speed in which we can do that. The biggest thing we heard from clients this week actually was around how do you do things quicker, faster, better? And the ability of using AI, and obviously a responsible manner around that, allows us to bring that liquidity faster to clients by the ability to close and produce NAVs on a faster basis.
Faster, quicker, more efficient. You're helping to solve for that, Peter. What are maybe fund managers or GPs not thinking about that they should be thinking about?
I think the primary concern is a lack of distribution. It's really, really tough to raise capital for the last few years, particularly if you're mid-market. I think the top 6 private markets asset managers raise 60% of the capital. So that's really tough on the rest of the group. So we're really focused on actually how can we help solve that problem, and actually the way we're creating distribution rails as an asset servicer is unique. And people haven't realized the capabilities that we have. It'll take a while. We have to keep explaining it because it's so new and so different. People think we're just here to produce quarterly NAVs or monthly NAVs.
So much more than that.
It's transformative, actually, if we can actually partner with our clients and help their revenues grow, at the same time giving them an efficient service and sometimes even reducing their costs as well. It's a real partnership which we can offer to our clients, and our competitors aren't really thinking about that yet.
And the bit that I saw today, particularly that resonated within the room, was when we had the examples of actually clients using that technology and seeing it deployed. Because I think before it's been so much of a theoretical or hypothetical conversation of this is what it can do and how it can be deployed. We just had a fireside chat there with the team who talked about actually using that at Coinbase and how we've helped them tokenize and distribute their fund. That's a real tangible benefit that you saw the clients take note of and really think about how they can do that. And straight after that, we had some conversations and people asking, how do I tokenize? What share classes can I be thinking about? How do I do that in the credit space? And that really sparked a fire for quite a few people.
It's a real world, almost tangible real world use case. You're not just talking about it, you're doing it. Tell us more. 3 to 5 years from now, are we going to be doing a lot more of this, or is that too far out? Like you said.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, people think that this is something that's going to happen in 3 years' time or 5 years' time, and we're talking hypothetically.
3 months?
No, it's already happening.
Here.
Yeah, to be able to tokenize a money market fund and deliver that 24/7, 365 with our technology and our operation model. Think about that. If you do that for a money market fund, you can do it for private markets funds, you can do it for any fund. And the world suddenly changed. Everything becomes daily liquidity. And that's happening now. We've got really marquee clients going live right now with this operating model and technology. So talk about next gen operations plus technology. It's not hypothetical. It's right now. And it's actually going to really change how the whole ecosystem works. And my excitement is the fact that no one else is thinking like this. And so we're almost sort of, it's quite lonely when you're trying to pioneer and actually, and you're confident you're right. But maybe you're early, but you're still right.
Yeah. So you just have to hang in there and everyone else piles on. And I think it also speaks to solving for that liquidity challenges, the democratization of private markets, opening up retail investor access. I said 3 months, 3 years down the road.
And that's definitely here and has been happening for a while. Particularly, we're sitting here in New York. Some of the private credit managers here have definitely been raising from retail, but in different formats to how we do that now. They're still doing through feeder funds or nominee structures that you see. Now that will change. That will go direct to consumer in a sense of what we'll be building, so that those platforms exist that we'll have them in. And we talked about it earlier, the use of wallets. That will be the transition where people will be subscribing to funds in wallets now. And that will be, to Peter's point, now. That's 3, 6, 12 months. You'll see that evolution.
From wallets or into wallets.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in wallets.
Very good point. Yeah, very good point.
And Peter, I heard you mention the end of fiat currency, I think on Bloomberg.
I wasn't quite that extreme, but I was saying, I was close to saying that. But I genuinely believe once euro-based stablecoins become mainstream, which I'm 100% confident they will do once the banks get out of the way and the Genius Act stabilizes and morphs a little bit, Yield-bearing stablecoins as corporate balance sheet instead of fiat is, I think, what I was positioning, because you've got a perfect yield-bearing instrument, which is also a payments tool. And I think the world is moving towards that quite quickly. And some markets where it is possible, may not be possible in Europe, it may not be possible in the US, but you can do it in other places around the world. You can do it in Hong Kong, you can do it in the Middle East, you can do it in Bermuda. Once you have that opportunity and people, real players put structures in there, they see the capital flowing in.
Yes. It's a domino effect.
Everyone else have to follow. And actually, we're talking to a whole load of banks about helping them with their stablecoin construction, I suppose, middle office, proof of reserve. We just got the only proof of reserve and stablecoin operator license in Bermuda from our business there. So this is a real thing. And it's not the end of fiat, I don't think, but certainly corporates will use institutional regulated yield-bearing stablecoins. And I think that's a huge unlock.